Well, hello! Another incredible Facebook Marketplace find. This old boy here. Very 70s, very orange. Let me tell you all about it. So my friend Richard messaged me and said, "Here, pet, look what's down your way." And I said, "Oh God, what is it now?" And he sent a link to this machine that was on Facebook Marketplace. And I said, "Oh yeah, look at that, interesting." I wasn't going after it myself because I do have a 4058 in my collection, which used to belong to my friend Jeff. And actually, he bought that one brand new back in the 70s. I think that replaced an Electrolux 345, you know. I think it might have done. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. Let's stick to this one. So I said to Richard, "Yeah, I'm not really interested. Do you want it?" And he said, "Oh yeah, that would be nice." So I went and contacted the seller and did the deal, and went and picked it up. It was only 8 minutes away from me, so I thought, "Oh yeah, that's brilliant." So it turns out this machine is a one owner from new 4058, which is pretty cool. The guy who was selling it is selling his house and he's moving back to Cyprus. So he's having a massive clear out. There weren't any other vacuum cleaners, that's a lie. There was a Kirby G5, but I don't really want a Kirby G5. I've had loads of those in the past. They don't really float my boat anymore. So I had a chat with him about his Hoover. And I said to him, you know, this is quite a rare model. And he went, "Oh, is it really?" As he was trying to grab it back. I'd already handed over the cash, so it was fine. And I said to him, "Yeah, you would have probably bought this in the late 70s." And he went, "Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did." And then I said to him, "You would probably have bought it from the co-op." And he went, "Well, yeah, I did. I used to work next door to the co-op, and I went in and I bought this machine." He said, "How did you know that?" And I said, "Well, I'm a sad geek, and I know these things." So, yeah, he's had it all that time. The machine itself was manufactured in January of 1978, and he probably would have bought it mid 78, something like that. And he's had it all those years. So the machine is actually 3 months older than I am, which is quite funny. And as I say, it's a rare cleaner because this is a co-op exclusive machine. And it was only on the market for about 2 years. You guys will tell me if I'm completely wrong here, but I think it was something like between 1977 and 1980, late 77 to early 80, or 77 to 79, something like that. But it was a very, very short run machine. As I say, exclusive to the co-op. For our non-UK viewers, the co-op is a kind of supermarket. They used to have these really massive electrical shops, actually. Homeworld, I think, was one of them. And they were massive, and they used to sell all kinds of appliances: vacuum cleaners, washing machines, dishwashers, televisions, etc. And they used to have machines for sale in their smaller stores as well. I can remember being a kid and going into various co-op shops and seeing their own range of vacuum cleaners. They used to contract with like Hoover and Electrolux and Goblin to create short runs of machines, which were their exclusive models, and they only sold them. So anything exclusive these days is even more rare than what it would actually naturally be. So it's really cool to have found another one of these. It's been a long time since I've seen one, actually. It is very much of its time, though. I mean, it's so orange and it's so 70s. And this was actually the only Hoover Senior to use this style hood. This hood is, again, exclusive to the 4058. No other machine used this style of hood. On sale in the UK, I should just put a little note there. Yeah, no other UK machine had this style. This was the only one. And I thought it was a metal chassis on this cleaner, but actually it turns out that no, it's not. The chassis is plastic. So it's an orange plastic. If I hold it up to the camera, you can see it better there. Yeah, this is a plastic chassis. So, I don't know guys, am I right in thinking that this is the first plastic chassised Senior? No, maybe not. I think maybe the 6525E was the first plastic chassised Senior. Yeah, I think that is actually 1975-ish. Yeah, I think so actually. The Lexan based machine, which always goes off. It always goes from white to a creamy colour. You can tell what they are from like 10 feet away because they're never white. They've gone cream like all the white plastic machines do. So this is probably the second then. This is the second plastic chassis cleaner, which is pretty cool. So what did I pay for it? £20. £20 for one of the rarest Hoover Seniors you can possibly find. I thought that was pretty good. And I think Rich is going to be happy with this purchase too. I'm not going to do anything to it, although I will say to him, does he want me to remove the suppressor from it? Because I suspect it's got the suppressor in there. And that's probably very near going pop at the age of 45. I know at the age of 45, I'm very near to going pop as well. So he might ask me to do that, or I might say to him, do you want me to do it? I'll leave everything else to Richard. Honestly, I've got enough on my plate. I do know it needs a belt. The brush roll is, oh dear, that's not very good. Yeah, I might have to do some work to it after all. I think the brush roll might be seized, you know. Yes, it is. Yeah. The brush roll's completely seized, and actually the end caps are trying to turn within the chassis, which is not good because. Oh no! Actually, no. Now this actually has metal plates in the plastic chassis. If you remember the Power Plus we did recently, did not have any metal in the chassis, but this machine does. You can see the rivets there that hold the plate in. So that's good. It means it's not going to destroy the chassis. The cord hooks have both gone. The lower one is no longer there. The top one is no longer there. And they are very difficult to get these days. The previous owner has used a piece of twine to hold the bag up, of course, because there's not very much hook. There's not very much hook left. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little tiny bit left there. But yeah, not much hook. And that would definitely come off if you tried to use it as is. Original bag as well, looking very dirty and skanky, I will say. I'll show you from the backside. But as far as I can see, no holes, which is a positive, and the zip works, so that's good. I'll just get it some, just get his little pipe out. As you look at the bellows all right? No, the bellows are broken as well, so that's not good. I might have to do a complete restoration job on this. I know what he'll say, I can't do it, I'm too busy drinking. So, it's all coming out on the table. No dust bag fitted, but we can sort that out, that's not a problem. I suppose we should plug it in. I am slightly dubious about that suppressor, but we'll give it a go for the sake of completeness. So this explodes in my ear. I'm blaming you guys. The bulb's gone as well, which is no surprise, quite frankly. So let's turn them on. Quite dusty, but that motor actually sounds really, really good. That's a really long rundown on that. Obviously there's no belt on it, so that's gone right up my nose. Oh god. So that's good. I think a quick service on the motor will sort that out and it'll be absolutely perfect. But on the whole, for something that's 45 years old, I think we haven't done too badly here. A couple of scratches on the top of the hood, as you can see here. And actually when I, when I went to pick it up and the guy plugged it in and turned it on, he was trying to get the handle down right. And he was putting his foot on the hood and pulling the handle. But I mean, no. that lever for the handle, don't break it, Christ. It's fine. It's all right. It's all right in the end. It's just a mild heart attack because I do not want that bail breaking. That would, yes, be pretty bad. So a couple of things to do on it. A couple of things, he says. Quite a lot to do, actually. I will try and bodge that bag hook. I've kind of got something in mind that will work for that. The cord winders, you got no chance now. Trying to find those, no way. A bulb isn't a problem. Unseize the brusher and put that back in, that's not a problem either. And I think just a general clean. I might give it to Richard and say to him, right, you go and clean this up. You clean it, make it look lush. And then when I see you next, I'll take it back and I'll do the mechanical work on it. So we can kind of share the workload, if you like. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Tell me in the comments. Do you have one of these? Do you have a 5078? I'd love to know what year yours is from. If you have one from 77 or 80, that would be extremely interesting. If this is indeed a 1978 on sale onwards machine, this could actually be very, very early in the run. But I just got a feeling in my water it was 77. Yeah, I just got that feeling. But yeah, let me know in the comments. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to do the usual commenting, liking and subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.